Just like that, we live once again on a good. We ain't been live on a Saturday in a minute, as far as I can remember. But
It's been
this
a
is
hot
Ken
minute.
Carey. Yes, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
But
Ken
we back
Carey,
with the
I'm
jump offs.
Damon,
I'm Troy.
and we are back with the jump offs. Yes, it's Troy and Damon. Nobody's here yet, but shout out to the people that are gonna watch this after it becomes a full video. Um, but yeah, the Circle NYC. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I can't even remember the last time we talked about the Circle NYC, but we're here,
Boom.
and
I
we're gonna
can
wrap up season
actually
7.
answer that for you because I keep all my notes for keep all my notes. So excuse me.
Okay.
This is 2025. The
Mhm.
circle started. Why am I going back to 2023? Oh, okay. My goodness, November of 2024. So I believe the week of Thanksgiving, November 20th,
Wow,
2024.
it's been a
That was,
minute.
yes, the last time we reviewed the circle.
Damn, that is so crazy.
What's that?
In my
God damn,
Beyonce
that's
voice.
like 6 months.
Yeah,
January, February,
yeah.
March, April. Yeah, it's
Um,
7 months. It's
yeah,
been
but
a
the
minute.
Circle NYC season 7. Can't believe that we're on season 7. Um, what isn't Chasing Dallas also on season 7? If I'm not mistaken,
Chasing Dallas will be next season
or
will be
season
their seventh
6?
season. Yeah, so they
Yeah,
just wrapped up
season.
season
Okay, yeah, they just
six.
did season 6. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know. I'm the all the seasons kind of like flow together for me. But yeah, the Circle NYC thoughts on this
Um,
season.
First of all,
General
let's
thoughts.
say that first of all, there was no Lats versus Black. Baby, you probably think about back on them earlier seasons when it was very divided. I mean, there's division this season, but there's not like a racial division, if that makes sense. Um,
You
so
don't
I'm
think
glad that
so?
we're past that.
Actually,
No,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
there's a
You're right.
division like with this group, with this cast, but
It's not a racial
baby,
division.
I don't think it has anything to do with skin color. No shade.
There is no racial tensions.
Well, not on this cast. Like you go down to
Yeah.
Texas, Dallas, like you just
Yeah.
said, baby,
No.
it's a little
Yes.
bit of, but they're down there voting for Trump. So we're not even going to get on that. The Circle season 7, baby. The Circle
Hmm.
NYC season 7. This
Hmm.
season for me was a roller coaster. A lot of ups and downs.
Hmm.
First of all, shout out to the cast, shout out to production, shout out to Mr. Lester Matthews. Hearts to Mr. Matthews, because anywho,
Yes.
this
Yo,
season
man,
was
that's
a
not
roller
your man.
coaster.
That's your man. That's not your man.
That part, that part right there. This season was just like it was up and down. It was chaotic.
Hmm.
First of all, it was too many people. This season needed an A cast and they needed like a B cast. I'm not sure if they had like a B cast or
Yeah.
if there there was a division like that this season, but this season definitely needed B
Right.
cast. It was too many people. What
Hmm.
the fuck do we see on camera? Too many people felt like they were bigger than a program. And when that happens, it
I could see that.
muddies the show. It kind of personalities just it's just a lot of clashing and just a big chunk of the like at least the middle part of the season was just nothing but fucking arguing and he say she say. But I will say my takeaway from the season is this cast works when they put their head to it. Like every other episode was like a performance, somebody shooting like a music video, um, really just a shitload of showcases and performances. So that's what I like about these shows is when these talents are able or can get out of their ego and set their ego to the side and just be in their craft and be in their back. So this season showcased or just hit us with like a lot of dope ass performances. So that's like my thumbs up for this season. Like that's kind of one of my pros for the season. So I don't want to like harp on
Is
the
it safe to
negativity,
say that
but
you would give this season 2 thumbs up and not two two thumbs down?
I would give it 2 thumbs up. But if I had 4 thumbs, I would probably give it 4 thumbs down. That's just kind of on the
Okay.
drama, on the drama tip. This is
Yeah.
kind of how I'm feeling.
That's right.
But as far as like
Okay.
the artists and let me say the cast who are musicians, who are performers, they were on their shit. Like so, I do like that. It's just the drama lost me, and I think, like you said, off camera, it's kind of hard to follow drama when. And this is just for any show that we review. It's hard to keep up with drama on
Mhm.
camera when one the drama started off camera, and then there's details that happen off camera that are being talked about on camera. It's like, well, when did this happen? So this
Mhm.
season was kind of like a lot of that. Again, no shade to production to the cast, but aside from the drama, it was kind of like who did this or like why are y'all beefing? But dope performances.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments how y'all feel about the Circle season 7. Have y'all been keeping up with the
Mhm.
Circle? Do y'all have a favorite cast member or who could be let go? Like how many cast members or personalities should
Who's getting a
season
walking
8 have?
papers?
Yes. Who's giving that pink slip? I feel like at least 6 people can go. A cast could be like four
Is
to
that
five
more than
people.
half?
That's more than half, baby. Yes, it's
Yeah,
like
that's
13 people on this cast, I
yeah.
think. So yeah, like 6 people can get their walking papers. That's just me. How you feel, Yan?
You go
Let me
walking
know
that
how
bitch
you
and be
feel.
like, all y'all need to leave. All y'all need to
Listen, all y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. Get your shit. Get your shit,
leave.
baby. Like that's just me. Let us know in the comments how y'all feel. That's just me though.
Yes, definitely let us know who y'all think should stay, who y'all think should go. I mean, yes, I agree with you. I do think the cast is too big. I mean, I feel like we've talked about this on other shows where it's like the bigger the cast, the more time and energy it takes to focus on each person's story.
Mhm.
And I just don't feel like I don't necessarily feel like these shows have the like resources to cover each person in depth like they want to. So I think they should have like smaller cast sizes, I guess you could say, so that they could like really focus on like this person's journey in their career or whatever. But I do feel like the more cast members they have, the more opportunity for drama. So I feel like that's kind of a benefit, in the producer's mind of like, let's have all these people because the more people we have, the more conflict or just the more like energy and like personality is going to be there. But yeah, I mean, I told you this off camera. I love The Circle. It's one of my favorite web series, but I do feel like lately in the past couple seasons, I feel like I've been watching kind of with like 25%. Like 25% of me is like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's fully happening. I don't know if it's the editing. I don't know if it's the storytelling. I don't know what it is, but it just, I always feel like I'm out of the loop. When people start arguing, like when Keiki was arguing with Mustafa, and then when she was arguing with like her issue with Mahdi, it's just like I don't, and then part of it I think is because she just like will flip out and just start yelling at people, and there's no like I don't know,
Context behind it.
there's no context and there's no like rise to it. It's just like she just starts
Yeah,
yelling
yeah.
and cussing people out, and it's
Mhm.
like where did this come from? So I
Yeah,
will
Keiki
say like
was
I hope next
coming in. She came in hot as hell this season. I'm sorry to cut you off, but she literally got
yeah,
into it with
no she
like
did.
almost half the cast this goddamn season. And I was like, where is this? Where's this
Yes.
coming from? Like, what's going on?
And I said, man, what happened to this thing? Come play with it. Somebody needs to play with it so she can calm her ass
Right?
down. Okay.
Goodness. I said, Keiki got all that body, baby. You should go just clap it. I said, if I had Keiki body
Right?
and somebody was trying to, baby, all up in their face.
Yes. And
Like,
honestly, if I had a body like that, you know how they say the girls they twerk because they don't have nothing else to say in an argument, so they
that's
just start
me.
twerking. I feel
That's
like that
me.
would work in her favor. That
Yeah.
would work. She got the ass and the body to
To
just
just clap it, baby. Listen,
but
that's me.
yeah. Like you saying some dumb shit. Let me just clap it a couple times. Like just to show you how much I care about your what you have to say. But yeah, I do think that they could benefit for us from a smaller cast. Um, I think the performances were okay. Um, this kind of happened last season, or not last season, but a couple seasons ago. But it's like I feel like everybody like, and this is no shade to anybody on the cast, but I feel like everybody gives this like I'm an artist and I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. But then when the opportunity to present like a project, like the opportunity to work on and present something, it falls through. And like obviously, like I create content irregularly, and then like on this channel, things happen, audio happens, time, you only have so much time in a day. But I just feel like if you're gonna brag about being like, an artist and like nobody's fucking with you, I feel like you need to put that into the opportunities that the show gives you. So I just feel like it was another letdown of like having a showcase. I feel like they all could have worked better together to like create a showcase that would have highlighted all of them. And I don't know, it just seemed like when it came time to like perform, people were kind of backing out and not really interested. They had to bring in a whole nother person with 13 damn people, 50, 11 people on the cast. They had to bring in a new person to do a showcase. And I'm just like, I don't understand, but
unreliable. But
yeah.
I kind of do want to piggyback on something that you said a moment ago. So in terms of like I guess producers or the production casting, I guess in large numbers. I guess like when you said they kind of cast for looking for drama or thinking that, oh, if we cast a lot of people, there'll be drama. True, but for some reason this generation doesn't know how to let the drama be organic. It's like, oh, like I heard that you were talking
Yeah.
about me, or
I
it's like
mean,
some nitpicky drama. So it's not like I don't like this bitch personality. Like who this bitch think she talking to? I don't fuck with this bitch. It's like let's cast a bunch of
and I
people, and
think we
then it's like high school drama. So like you said, drama isn't like
right.
for me. It's not a necessity. It's not. I don't need the drama. But like if you put 13 people in a fucking room and you put a camera in her face, somebody's not gonna like somebody. Somebody's tone is gonna be like,
Yeah.
uh, somebody's gonna breathe too hard. I don't understand why people these web series personalities like really kind of don't grasp that. Like drama is just always you're always just kind of like not always, but there's gonna be like some type of discontention or like some kind of for somebody, and it just like let that shit just happen like naturally. I just that's what misses me, or I guess that's my disconnect with I guess a lot of these web series is that there's a lot of people on these fucking shows and the drama is always forced. So it's like, oh, y'all are literally arguing for nothing right now. And I have to kind of, no shade for every show that I review, but it's like, oh, I kind of have to sit through an hour of people yelling for no fucking reason. So ugh, let
Yeah.
this shit happen naturally,
I
please.
mean,
I'm sorry, especially
yeah.
at our
I
big
mean, I feel
age.
like
Especially our big age, a lot of these personalities are mid 20s to like mid 30s. So like
right.
it's I don't know. I guess I just don't like to fucking argue. It's either fight or fucking flight. You gonna rumble or you just gonna walk the fuck away. But let's dead the forced drama and the unnecessary arguments, people. I'm sorry. That's my take on 14 people being casted for one goddamn season. I'm sorry.
14 people. We can't get over the cast size,
So
but yeah, I
goddamn
mean,
football
I feel
team.
like it is a football team, a classroom, maybe. They graduated together. that's how many.
Goodness.
That's how many people was on this cast. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I feel like I don't know. When I think of like housewives, especially now versus then, like the golden seasons or like the golden era of like Real Housewives of Atlanta,
Hmm.
I feel like there was a lot of shade and a lot of like reading and a lot of like I'm gonna make you look bad, but like it's all not lighthearted, but it's not like I want to fight you. It's just very like I don't like you, and I'm gonna
Hmm.
tell you all the ways I don't like you. But I feel like nowadays, and we talked about this on I think one of our Bad Boys Club reviews. I feel like the girls don't know how to shade. Like they don't know how to read. They don't know how to shade. They don't know how
Hmm.
to be strategic. So it's just like when people get into it or when you don't like somebody, it instantly goes to let's fight, let's argue, let's yell at each other. When it's like it doesn't necessarily need to be that way. I personally think it's more entertaining and less of a headache for y'all to just shade each other back and forth, which some of them do, but I just feel like they're not really good at it, and it's just kind of like it's similar to Jet Jeff for me, where it's just like from Chasing Dallas. Anybody who ever watched that show, that just ended, but like. I feel like he tries to be shady, but he's just not good at it. So it just comes off confrontational, and then that's when he gets into these situations where people want to fight him or people want to yell at him or whatever. But it's just like I don't know. I feel like if they chose people that were good at that, like we always go back to like Carl from Red
Yes,
Life, like
K-Star.
his beef with yeah, shout out to K Star, shout out to
Carson,
Carl.
baby.
Yes, and Brendan Carson. Yeah, like their back and forth was such a key because it was just like they were reading each other, and like Carl was like actively like not even necessarily on purpose, but just like making like Brendan look stupid, like making him look like the butt of the joke, and it was just like a key. But I feel like when you come to this show, it's just like I said before, half the time I don't really know why they're getting into it. I don't fully understand what the beef is. It usually seems to boil down to, from what I know, is like, oh, this person is fake or this person didn't support me. But it's just like, kind of like you said, like if we're grown adults, like I feel like you shouldn't let every little thing piss you off the way that it pisses people off on this show. Like, and like you said, like at their big ages, because you know I'm in that age group, I would say, of the people on the show. I feel like you gotta let some shit roll off your back. Like you can't really jump and snap at every single thing that somebody does wrong, you know. But I do wish, like we always say, I wish there was more focus on the artistry, the collaboration, the community, being in New York. I feel like there's so much culture there that they could have highlighted that. And they do sometimes. But I just think in recent seasons, it's just been very like drama, like back and forth, petty drama, I guess you could say. But yeah, I mean, I still love the show. I love the way it's shot. It still gives like docu-series vibes, which I appreciate. I feel like that's kind of different from like a chasing reality or even Gemini Films, where it's a little more flashy, a little more like Love and Hip Hop, Viacom vibes, I guess you could say, when it comes to reality TV, which I appreciate as well. But yeah, I do like the vibe of the show. I just wish, I don't know, I just wish they had less people on the show, less main cast members, and they just had some organic energy. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on season 7. But we're gonna get into the details. You want to lead us through on the
so
get into the annals of the season.
my goodness. I should put you on timeout, but I'm not even gonna do that. Baby, The Circle season 7 NYC. So this review is gonna be kind of a review by episode. So episode starting with episode 3 and concluding with the season premiere, going into the part 1 of the reunion. Baby, episode 3 titled Break a Leg. So this episode was stacked with performances. Derek Dahl, Peaches, and Robbie Rockerton. They had performances at Newark Pride, which I thought was dope. One of the performances, or some of the performances that I talked about in my general thoughts, were kind of tied to these performances because the looks and just the atmosphere and just the I guess the event in itself, just having like seeing the castmates work or seeing these personalities work and just like network and just be comfortable in like their craft and their zone. It's like it always does it for me because I like to see people on these shows work. So Robbie and Peaches 8 down. I said I'm usually on the fence about people named Peaches, but I stand Peaches. Like Peaches can do no wrong in my goddamn eyes. So
I do love Peaches. I love Robbie too. They have good chemistry in their scenes and on stage.
They do. They have really good like banter back and forth. It's like playful. Like I just love their energy.
Right.
I said instead of salt and pepper, there should be lemon and pepper. And then they can get them a DJ Spinderella, but
lemon and lime.
Lemon and lime. See, I said lemon because Robbie is high yellow, and then Peaches would be the pepper bait. And I feel like she keep that dog spray. I feel like Peaches keep that dog spray.
That's colorist.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That probably was a little bit problematic, but don't do that. Anywho, yes, I did. I said that I live for Peaches and Robbie. I live for Peaches. But also, like I said, shout out to Rob or Derek the dog. He was on
Mhm.
he said he was like the lead producer for the Pride event, so he sent out applications to the cast members if you want to perform, yada yada
Mhm.
yada. So it was cool to see like Peaches and everybody and Robbie
You should
perform
have
on
told
stage. It
them you
was
could get
dope.
up there and perform and get your check. Remember? Remember Mona Scott Young told that to Erica Menu during that reunion of Love and Hip Hop New York when she was like, I think it was the December song that she was originally on, and then which we call it,
Rich took
Rich
off
Dallas
and
took her off and put. Yeah, just like, do
Olivia.
you want to sing? You can sing the song and get your check. I said, this is so shady. Mona Scott Young, I hope you know no rest. I hope you know no peace.
I don't remember that,
So
and you
shady.
shady as fuck for bringing that up. Goodness. But yeah, shout out to them for performing on stage because it's always, like I said, it's always a plus for me to see like personalities work.
Hmm.
To be in a craft like they're. I love musicians. I love music. So when people say like they do music and they put out good music and it's not like that mumble bullshit, I'm in awe. Peaches has a song called "I'm a Bird." Now I'm not a bird, but I bop it. I bop it. It's a banger. So again, shout out to
Yes.
the dog. Zulu also performed. Now we're gonna talk about Zulu a little later because Zulu is
Well,
part of that roller coaster that I was talking about. Homeboy is all over the place.
mhm. He's a
Anyway,
mess.
um,
But
uh,
I'll
entertaining,
wait. I'll wait. Hmm.
entertaining. I feel like Peaches is not. I'm sorry, not Peaches. I feel like Zulu is not really prepared for a show like The Circle. I feel like Zulu will probably be
Yeah,
better suited for maybe a Bad Boys Club, a come up maybe,
I think the
because
come up for sure.
I think
Maybe Bad
he's
Boys
like
Club, but
maybe not Bad
I
Boys
don't need
Club,
to see him
but the
fight and
come up.
argue. At
Yeah,
least not all the time. But I do
and that
feel
show,
like,
yeah, he would
yeah, he
definitely be
could
turning the
do
party
the
up at
come
the
up.
top. Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like the come up because I feel like you can see the age difference between him and like other people on the show, even
Hmm.
though they're not like old, like super old. But like you could just tell um, there's like a little disconnect because he's a lot
Right.
younger than they are. But I wish that was an opportunity for them to like kind of like mentor him. But I feel
Hmm.
like no shade. I don't think they can necessarily mentor him because they are kind of on the same level in maturity.
Very
Some of
true.
them, most of them.
Very true.
So it's just like, oh, how you the blind leading the blind child. Like,
Very true. Very
um,
true.
but I think Zulu, like, I mean, he did do a couple performances, which I appreciated, and I think he just has some growing to do. I definitely feel like he
I
just has some growing to do, and I
I
also need.
no, I'm sorry, cut your what do you want to say?
I was gonna say something not shady, but I was gonna say,
But
I just think he has some growing to do. Like, I think he's cool, but he could definitely call me in 10 years. 10 years,
okay,
I'll be waiting.
I love that for you.
What Black Mamba say? What the bride from Kill Bill say?
Goodness, baby.
If you still feel raw about it, I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting. My
I
goodness.
I I, I need him
You
to
know
call me in a
what?
few
I
years
love
for
that for
sure.
you. I'll be
Hmm.
somewhere over yonder, but I love that for you. Um, but I can say that's one of the, I guess, flaws, no shade Zulu, that I really appreciate about Zulu is that he is, I can't say authentic. I can't tell if he's putting on an act or not, but he is hype all the time. So I'm guessing that this is just, baby, we saw in that scavenger hunt. Zulu is literally, he was like, fuck you bitches, I'm on some other shit. So, like, I can't say, that's one of the things that I can say I appreciate
He
about
crashed
Zulu
out in them
is
box braids though.
giving Millie Vanilli in unbox braids,
Right.
crashing out on that
I
damn
said, is
boardwalk.
he snapping because the braids are heavy? I feel like that's the real reason he was snapping.
That's what it was giving. It was probably too tight around his neck, up in his neckerchief,
Yes.
and then it was probably heavy.
Yes.
But that's one of the things I can appreciate about Zulu is that he is authentic. Like he's kind of,
Hmm.
he might not see it that way, but he is vulnerable. Like he has like these outbursts, and
Hmm.
it's just like woosah. So like I
Right.
kind of feel that's why I say I feel like a show like The Come Up would be better for him. Somebody or a group
For sure.
age bracket his or a group his age or some shit like whatever. Fuck, I'm trying to say. My goodness, my tongue tied a little bit,
He
but
needs
I
to be
feel like
around
they
people his
would.
own age.
Yes, so they can relate to him, and I feel like a group like that will
Mhm.
probably be able to kind of like reel him in. Like maybe he wouldn't be so
Right.
hostile or so maybe aggressive. Because I wonder if there's like a disconnect, one because of like his outbursts, but also like Zulu feels like he can't really be, I guess, like a 21 or 22-year-old around a bunch of judgmental, no shade, 30-year-olds. Because I'm in my 30s, but I ain't no messy bitch. I ain't on no show called The Circle, being messy. Anywho, Zulu should probably be on a show where he has a group of people that are similar in age. Um,
Yeah.
his homeboy
Do you
just
think it would
losing his goddamn
be
marbles. No shade.
T? T. Yeah, he be crashing out, and it's just like I don't know. Maybe that is just like how he expresses himself. Because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like every time he goes off, it's like, is this real or is this the performance? Because it's like you got the deep voice and you yelling and screaming and it's raspy, but you
I
ain't
forgot
really
about
doing
that.
nothing. You
I'm
ain't
not
really
a fake
singing. You're not
bitch.
really.
Like, okay.
No, that lives rent free in my head. That part is hilarious. But but
Okay.
yeah, part of me wonders like what's put on and what's not put on. But I'm wondering, do you think we should just go through the people? That might make it a little easier.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay.
Since we are on the topic, or since we are speaking on Zulu, you mentioned that Zulu did have he had a couple of solid performances, or just a couple performances, um, this season. So he performed at Pride with Keiki. Um, then he had another performance. Well, of course, the performance at Pride with Robbie, the Doll, and Peaches, and then he had another performance later this season. So I can't say like he's consistent when it comes to like his solo projects, but it seems like when it's like a group
Mhm.
activity, Zulu is riding Zulu's wave. And that's no shade to Zulu because,
That's
like
a
we
lot
said
of them though.
earlier, I was just about to say that. Get out of my head! That's a lot of the cast. Everybody is riding their own wave, and it
Yeah.
works when you're just doing your own thing. But I feel like when you're in a group effort, you have to give the same, you have to put in the same amount of energy. Everybody has to put in the same amount of like energy, and I feel like that's only why I'm getting ahead of myself, but I feel like that's only one why,
Mhm.
that's the reason why one group was able to complete their fucking challenge. And it's crazy
Right.
because it's the group that completed the challenge was the group that had the most goddamn conflict.
That's true.
Keiki,
That's true.
Madi, King Messiah, and then they brought in the newbie
Royal.
Bubbles. They got rid of Royal Geo. No, 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 no. I'm sorry.
Well, he got rid of
It was
himself because he didn't show up.
true. They also got rid of not Cleon, Shiori, which was so
Was
crazy.
Shahiri on this season?
Yeah, he was originally he was a part of the visual project. So I remember somebody had
Oh.
like an outing and Shiori was there, and then the group had like a FaceTime meeting, like a video chat, and they were like, "Oh, he didn't show up. This is the second meeting he didn't show up." I was like, "Damn, well, how didn't he show up for this?" And he was literally just at an event with Shaw, like. But yeah, Shiori was a part of the group. They kicked him out, so it's crazy that the group with the most conflict was able to complete the project. Shout out to them. Again, it was Madi,
Yes.
Keiki, King Messiah, and then a new face. Not
Mhm.
Dr. Miami new
Bubbles.
face, but a newbie.
Yes.
Um,
New face, no new body.
Bubbles. New year, new money, no new friends. That part, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the group
Um.
for completing for getting through that. It's like you said,
Yeah.
for this cast to have so many goddamn personalities and everybody just kind of fell flat when it was kind of time to showcase your talent. It's like,
Right.
what the
It's a
fuck are y'all
little
really here for?
embarrassing, maybe. Yeah. It's
It
like,
is.
why are
It
y'all here?
is.
What's the
It's a
benefit?
letdown.
And
And
again, I
then,
find myself feeling that way about like a lot of these shows, even with Chasing
mhm,
Dallas. It's like this platform, like they get thousands and thousands and thousands of views every episode. Like, what are you like? What are you really doing? Like, I can't really think of many people like, and that's no shade to nobody on this cast or any other cast that we review. But it's like I can't really see myself being like. It's very few people that I'm like, oh, I would book that person, or I would want to work with that person, because I feel like, and of course people are gonna get into drama and argue and stuff like that. But like, I just feel like there's a lot of drama and a lot of like conflict, but not a lot of like work to back up that conflict and that drama or whatever. But yeah, I salute them for finishing, even though they had to bring somebody else in and it was a little rushed, I guess you could say. But can we get into Keiki?
We
Because
could
I just
definitely
want to
get into this for
highlight
sure.
Keiki's music video. Keiki was eating in the music video. She ain't got to do too much. God gave her that body, so I mean, the rapping was great, but the music video was T. Had everybody in they and their grandma out there watching her.
I'm like,
I
you
said,
butthole,
not
baby.
Granny. Granny Granny was looking hard as hell.
Grammy was
Um
reminiscent. That's what she was doing.
she was. She was. About
Granny was
her time
reminiscent.
running the New York streets when she was in her 20s.
No shade. Now, deep cut. Now, do you think Grandma was down at that Jew joint in Sinners? Do you think she was reminiscent, or do you think she was reminiscent about her night down at the juke joint at
Definitely.
Sinners?
Definitely.
I
Definitely
took
at
it
the
there. I'm
juke joint.
sorry. I'm sorry. I took it there. Deep cut. Shout out to Sinners. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. But Cats,
Definitely at the
Keiki
juke
serving
joint
body.
munching. Period.
Nah, baby. I'm glad that you brought that up. Cause deep cut. Homegirl, Miss Perline walked to the juke joint in that Mississippi heat. I think you're
Yes.
beautiful. I
And he
said,
said, I still eat it.
I,
I still eat it. I said, oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said, okay. That's something.
No. That Mississippi heat, baby. I said it gotta be like 90 degrees out there.
I said, well, you nasty. You real nasty. But anyway, back to Keiki. I liked Keiki when she first came in. I think I love when they have like women or just feminine energy on shows like this, because it breaks up the testosterone. I will say that like towards the end, like I felt like she kind of was the opposite of that. I feel like she just brought a lot of negative energy and a lot of like disdain and hate for like other people on the cast, like Madi, Geo Glam, and like some other people. And I just was kind of confused as to like where it was coming from. Like, I guess she was saying like they're fake, but I'm just like, I don't know. If a person doesn't really know you that well, and there's like other people in the group that they can't get to know, I just don't see it as fake necessarily. But she just seemed to have a lot of like negative energy, and maybe she was going through something outside of the show. But yeah, I really didn't care for her. Like, just, I get it. Like, if you're in an argument with somebody, like, argue, but like, I feel like you trying to rush somebody and like trying to fight them when like that's a grown ass man. I'm never a fan of that, because I feel like if he gives you that same energy, like, people are gonna be like, oh, like it's a man hitting a woman, which again is wrong, obviously. But like, I feel like as a woman, you should also like, especially if they're not taking it there, I feel like you should relax. Like, don't get in dudes' faces when you know it's not okay to fight them. Like, so she did that a couple times on the show, and I'm just kind of like, girl, it's not even that serious. Like, why are you getting so mad over something that doesn't even matter? But I also just want to say shout out to Our View TV, who's
Thanks for being
in the
here.
building. Appreciate your support. Yes.
Now, I do want to, because I also feel like Keiki might have been kind of going through something outside the show. I also feel like she might have been threatened by the presence of another female on the show.
Let's
Because
talk about
once
that. Let's talk
Tia
about that.
came, she became like super nasty. Now, according to Keiki, there was a interview that was scheduled, and I guess Tia, the host, asked Keiki to pay a fee, which I was like, okay, I get it, but if you reach out to me, like, let's do an interview, and then you reach back out like later, like there's a fee. Like, well, why didn't you include that in like the introductory message? I guess that's my
Yeah.
part. Like, don't wait to be like, oh, there's. I guess it could have happened in the same time. I don't know, 30 minutes or within that same
I'm,
conversation. Keiki kind of made it seem like it happened maybe like days later. She came back or responded like, "There's a fee." Anywho, I'm not really sure about the story. I guess
wait,
Keiki
I'm
is
trying
like
to remember.
upset.
Keiki charged
Tia,
old girl to interview her.
Tia, Tia was gonna charge Keiki a fee for the interview. Like, I'm charging you for me to interview.
Oh, right, right, right. Yeah, I mean, in that instance, I was kind of on Keiki's side because I'm just like, who pays? Why would I
Tia,
pay you to interview me? Like that, that doesn't make any sense. Like
you know what it's
maybe
giving?
pay to be on a platform, but still, it's like no shade. I don't know who she is. She could be, that girl in New York, but I'm just like, no shade. Who are you for me to pay to be
Right.
interviewed by you? Like
It's kind of
I don't get
given
that.
when a nigga would catch you like, "Hey, you want to buy this mixtape?" Like, no, nigga. Like, well,
Right.
like, no,
No
absolutely
shade. I
not.
don't even want it for free. I don't
That
even want
part.
it for free.
But I guess Keiki was tight because Peaches had got an interview, but Peaches didn't like have to pay.
Have to pay.
So
Yeah,
I was like, I'm kind of on the
I do
fence
remember that.
because if I have a weed man and he calls you and he was like,
Hmm.
"Hey, Damon, I got an eighth, come pick it up," and he's like, calls me
Hmm.
like, "Hey, Troy, I got an eighth." It's like it's $25, $30. I'm gonna be like, "Why you get a freebie?" And I gotta, so I'm not gonna like throw salt on your game, but I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna just say to myself, maybe
I think you're gonna be like, I think he fucking him.
you pumping
Like,
something over there, baby. So I ain't gonna be mad.
for
I ain't gonna
that
be mad.
discount.
So
Jesus.
I ain't so I kind of see where Keiki coming from, but for Keiki to have this hope too, because Homegirl was like, "There's a fee," you could just be like, "No," and then just be
Yeah,
it. Just like walk, like you
I'm
said,
good,
just like
love. Enjoy.
walk away from it. But like to have lingering tension, because she said there was a fee
Yeah.
for an interview. Like Homegirl didn't insult you, she didn't degrade you. Like also, Keiki, correct me if I'm wrong. I also think it might be that Tia is light skinned.
Don't do it.
I didn't want to
Don't
do
do
it.
it,
I didn't
bitch.
want to go
Don't do
there.
it. Don't
I
do it.
didn't want to go there. Now I ain't gonna say jealousy. Jealousy, baby. That's what you said. No, I'm not gonna say cake. I'm never saying that cake is
Let
jealous
me.
for anything. Never saying that cake is jealous.
How
But
you
I feel
about to
like
be
it
sitting
might
up there with
be.
Rio and
Listen, it's not gonna be. It's
Bestie
not problematic. I promise you, baby. Because I love the color of my skin, baby. You look, I glow in the light, baby. I ain't trying to be washed out. Anywho, I
Jesus.
feel like it could be aggression because it's another woman. She's lighter than me. I'm gonna show this bitch like I ain't to be fucked with. Like I'm just gonna haul off straight aggression. Like dumb bitch, don't try me. I could be wrong,
So
but
the chick that interviewed her, because I think, because there was a woman that came on before that, right?
Chloe,
She was that Chloe? Okay, because I thought her name
Miss
was I thought
Beyonce.
her name was Tia. Yes. Okay, I thought her name was Tia, but okay, I remember Tia. But yeah, I don't know. I did kind of get like I want to be the only one vibes. Like I want to be the only,
You know what?
feminine energy, woman.
Keiki and Chloe are cool. So it's not
Yeah,
she's light skinned. I'm gonna bark at her. It probably
yeah.
is that fee thing that got Keiki threw off. But then again, if the fee wasn't like she didn't ask for like a band, then
That's true.
I wouldn't be upset.
That's true.
Like you said, just walk away. Just like, but throwing like the unnecessary shade. Like, do you have a free OnlyFans tier? Like, my goodness. Like,
Yeah, charging
do you
somebody
have
for
a
an interview is
DJ that can spin your
crazy.
track properly? My goodness. Because I'm like, Keiki, you can't be shady. And every time you have a performance, your audio fucked up. Now, we have trash audio. And we know
we
about our
do,
trash
we do, we
audio.
do.
But Keiki be
Cakey is.
throwing shade and then be trying to
Remember
whoop on
she
the DJ.
right whooped on old boy because he tried to smash that mic on her hand.
Baby, the
Oh my
dancers
god! I
in the
said the
background eating
ghetto.
it up, baby. This thing
I was
don't play.
like,
Yes, that whole no, I ain't even gonna say the whole performance, but that whole it was just a lot going on.
and where were they? No shade. It was given basement. which I'm not above going to a basement function, but it was definitely given like, where are
How did you feel when she came
we?
for
Like,
like? So as you being like a audio and tech person, when Keiki was on the mic, like the audio is fucking trash. Like, is that kind of like a conversation that you would have, I guess, with the host or like the DJ privately, or do you just yell out in front of the audience like the mic is trash? Like, what the fuck is wrong with the audio? I was like, ooh, Keiki.
yeah, I
That's definitely
mean,
gonna
I think
shift the energy.
I think the best thing to do is probably to just, if it depends on how bad it is, of course, but like if it's too bad, I would just pause and regroup. Maybe just be like, okay, like we about to take a second to address these difficulties or something to just like, let's figure out what's going on. The audio didn't seem too bad, but
Some
I
of
feel
the,
like
I guess,
that's a
audience members said that there was the echo with like
okay.
the.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I feel like it's yelling and being like, oh, like the audio is trash is not gonna make it no better. Like,
I feel like
I
that's why
don't know.
Homeboy
Like, I
snatched the
feel
mic.
like
Like we're not doing
yeah,
that.
that's
So
definitely why he
like,
snatched the mic.
not saying that
It
he's
just
justified,
escalated the
but like,
situation.
yeah, like if
And that's
the
the
if
thing with like the cast, it's like they don't know how to deal with conflict. It's like as soon as they like get into it, they just start yelling at each other. Like, and it's just like, Keiki, there was a more mature, strategic way to go about that. Like, and I get it, you're on stage, like, of course, like the audio's bad, you're embarrassed, like this is your performance, but it's like you could talk to him in a better way. Like talking to him crazy is not going to help the situation. Because honestly,
yeah,
like I feel like that would just make him give less of a fuck about whatever you got going on. Because if that were me, I would have just shut the shit off in general and just been like, okay, well, you
my
just gonna stay a
goodness,
cappella then, I guess.
you would
Like,
have been on your Remy Ma
have fun
shit.
with
Remember
that.
that season of Love and Hip Hop where she took a DJ from Riley's event? That's what it's giving.
Yes,
Pack up shop, baby.
yes.
But I wonder if there was like a
Like,
sound check held before this performance started, like to
I don't know. I don't know.
eliminate
They probably
any
definitely should have did a sound check.
techno issue. I don't want to like pick Keiki apart because that's my girl, talented. Like we said, body, gorgeous. I love my melanin sisters, but Homegirl was super fucking aggressive towards the end of the season. Like you said, or like we
Yeah,
always say, we love how like we love the feminine energy on these shows because it makes it less hostile. But Keiki towards the end
right.
of the season became a nigga, and I was like, what is going on? Like
She did. She
she
did.
was getting into it with every goddamn body. And then she got into it with my D. It's so crazy how I love how like the editing of the show, it just flows so well sometimes. So the day that Keiki shot her music video, Body, she got into it with my D. So she was in the park in the outfit,
Mhm.
serving Body, arguing with my D. I said, this is a lot. Like, this is a lot.
What was the name of that title? We did a review for Chasing Atlanta. I think it was when when Oliver Twist was arguing with somebody. But I was like, he is too thick to be arguing with him in this damn forest. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening in this scenario. Kiki, you are too damn thick to be going back and forth with Monty. Both of y'all are too thick to be arguing with each other like that. Not to say that they're fat, but like it's the ass is so fat. Just
Yes,
you
baby.
should just be unbothered with a body like that. Especially in a
Right?
situation like this.
Very
Like,
much so.
yeah.
Like two thick misses,
I don't even
like
get the issue.
petty,
Yeah,
petty. I
petty
don't feel
drama.
like we'll ever get
Um,
like the issue of why anybody on this goddamn show is beefing. It's crazy that a lot of this
right.
drama spilled in from season 6, and I'm still kind of lost on so why everybody
I'm still
is.
lost.
I guess I kind of know why Royal Geo is beefing with Geo Glam and the dog, baby. I forgot. Snatched that wig off his head and got choked up across the room. My goodness. So it's
She's
be forever. And
it's
then
be
kind
forever.
of twirl with you. So you got beef with the dog and you twirl. We kind of twirl both
Twirling
of
in
them.
that mask. I'm screaming.
Yeah. So I kind of
Twirling in
understand
that
like
Mardi Gras mask.
and that masquerade mask, baby. My
Yes,
goodness.
masquerade. Masquerade.
um,
Yes.
but
Um
yeah, it's just so much tension and beef. Um, and for everybody to
Speaking
be
of
like,
Royal,
why can't people just get in a booth? bitch, get in the booth. Just get in the booth and
Exactly.
rap.
Get
I
in the
feel like
booth.
this
Get in the booth.
season has the resources and the time. Like if I beef him, just get in the booth and just go back and forth. Let that carry season 8.
Mhm.
King Messiah versus I don't think Royal Geo is a rapper, but I need Peaches and
He is.
Robbie.
Wait,
Wait,
you
Royal G is a
said you don't
rapper?
think Royal Gio is a rapper?
Wait, he is? Oh, I
Yeah.
ain't know. My bad.
Are you thinking of Geo Glam?
No, I'm thinking of Royal Geo. I didn't know Royal Geo light skin.
That
He
is
does
his
music,
thing.
right?
He does music.
Oh, I didn't know that.
To
Now
me,
I
it's
feel
just
like
funny
Derek
that you
Doll.
even forgot.
Remember last season he was like, "You do music?"
He
I didn't know Royal
was
Geo did
genuinely
music.
surprised. He was like, "You do
Okay,
music?" Like,
okay.
yeah,
So
and
King
that
Messiah
just
and
goes to
Royal
show you.
Geo can get in a booth, or Royal Geo and Keiki can get in a booth and do like a battle or versus or something,
Yeah,
and let that carry season 8. Let that carry season 8.
exactly. But the girls don't want to get in the booth for some reason. For
They
some
rather
reason.
be shady, and then a shade like you said ain't hitting
For
is
no shade, they rather play a song that we've heard 1,000 times already. Like, I feel like if you started the season with a song, I need you to end the season with at least another song. Like, I like the
big ups
song
to
that she
Donnie Moon.
has. It's cute. And big ups to Donnie Moon and Jet Jeff, low key. But
Mhm.
I need you to do another song. Like, we didn't heard that song already. It's cute, it's a bop, but like, let's continue to something else. But do we want to touch on Royal Geo? Are we on him
Yes,
now?
yes, we could
Royal
touch on Royal
Geo to
Geo.
me, I like Royal Geo because I feel like he can be a key. I feel like all of these people are likable in under certain circumstances, but I feel like in general when they're put in this like mixed group, it becomes just like they all just become so
Unbearable.
unlikable and negative.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I feel like Geo, Royal Geo, went through a lot, lost his mom, of course. So sorry that happened to him. Um, and just a bunch of other stuff. Um, but yeah, I feel like he definitely is kind of a shit starter. But I mean, it is entertaining to watch. But at the same time, I feel like you forgot he was even a rapper. So to me, it's just kind of like,
My goodness,
what's the
like I
benefit?
really did not
You
know
know?
that he did because I don't think I've seen him in the studio this season, or I didn't see him perform this
Mm-mm.
season. So yeah, I didn't know
And
that
I
he
think Peaches or Robbie called him out on that when he was laying in that bed after getting cleared by that moped. He was like,
oh my goodness. Why
because
would you
getting
bring that
cleared
up?
by a moped is crazy. How do you not see the moped coming?
How you don't hear
And
that
think
bitch? Mopeds are
right.
usually loud as fuck, baby.
And I'm wondering, was it a street
Goodness.
situation? Were you in the middle of the street? Was it a sidewalk? I don't know.
You
But
ain't
yeah.
shit. You ain't shit.
Got cleared by that moped, but had enough energy to drag Robbie in that joint FaceTime. But I feel
Oh
like
my
they
goodness.
kind of pointed out the fact that like, yeah, we don't really know your music. You don't really present your music. Like, I think he has like maybe one or two performances from the show, but like outside of that, like we don't really know what his musical vibe is. We don't know his style. We don't know his talent or anything like that. So, some cast members they're just relegated to drama. Like that's
Yeah,
kind of their bread
that
and butter.
that is
The
yeah.
other Geo is another one that is like that.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
I'll give Geo Glam his tens because we this season we did see him compete in a couple of different like pageants. Even last season we see
pageants.
him do
Yeah.
like pageants and do like he had the giveaway where he gave like
Hmm.
the hair, the makeup, and I think like the dresses and all of that. So
He did
I
do
would kind of give
that.
him his
Okay,
tens
yeah,
because
yeah, that
he's
was
kind of
nice.
messy as hell, but he does use this
Hmm.
platform for good. Now Royal Geo, I can say Royal Geo is kind of he did a little bit better this season in terms of like his
Yeah,
I guess outbursts and his behavior. He does play victim a lot. Like I will give him that because he shit talks
I could
and
see
then he
that. Yeah,
recants like, "Oh, I didn't say that," and it's like, "Homeboy, you're literally mic'd and surrounded by 1,000 cameras right now. Like everybody heard you talk shit about cake. So for you to be like, I never said that, you said it. Just own up to it. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's probably why Keiki was so upset. Like just own up to it. Like you said it. So that's kind of really one of my only critiques with Royal Geo is he doesn't really
I
own
can
up to
see why Royal
a lot of the
Geo
shit.
and Zulu were friends, or why they have this like frenemy
Love
relationship, because
hate.
they both act the same in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
now that's the real salt and pepper.
My goodness. I feel
But
like
yeah,
Zulu takes a little. No, Zulu does not take accountability because he was on the street screaming, "I'm not a fake bitch," and he's kind of a fake bitch. So, um, this season, there.
I just see you there like, oh, you were kind of being a fake bitch. Like after he does all the yelling and screaming, you're like, no, you were being a fake bitch. But
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody on
Royal,
this season is just a kind of a fake bitch. Can we go back to Keiki calling herself and random thoughts Phil and Lil? I said, not Phil and Lil from the Rugrats. I said, at our big ages, can we stop labeling our friend groups? Oh, we're the Fat Five, or we're the Big Three, or it's like,
yeah, it
that's
gives
just
very
me.
Bad Girls Club
Yeah,
vibes.
it's
And it's
each
like,
his own.
we're past that.
Keiki said her and
But
Brendan were Phil and Lil, and I was like, ooh, interesting. Okay, but Royal Geo, yeah, Royal Geo can get the axe. Honestly, I feel like as we're going through the cast, we can talk about people that can go. Royal Geo is in the
I just
building.
want to say,
Yeah, thank you for
yes,
being here. But homeboy, I just said you can get the
thank you for
axe.
being here.
You were on one this
Yes.
season. A lot of backtracking, a lot of backpedaling, and a lot of
I
fisticuffs.
will say the only thing about him, like people that if they do stay, I do want to see the growth, because I feel like some people they do grow like from season to season. And at the end, he was pretty hopeful about like growing and like staying out of drama, and like he did mention something about being a vet next season. So maybe he felt like he didn't really know how this was gonna go, so he was on the defense the whole time. But now that he's a vet, he knows how shit works. He can like be more comfortable, I guess.
So he did season
But yeah, this
6.
season was given. Was it season 6 or was it season 6.5? Or I don't know. They be working together. No shade, Nunu. No shade, Nunu. But I'd be like, was this part 3 of season 4 or what? I don't know. All I know is that I thought he wasn't a vet. But yes. But yeah. He said not the reason why most people had a storyline gotta go. But to me, it's like the storylines weren't even really given like that. That's the fucked up part about it, is that like, yeah, they used you, but at the end of the day, it wasn't entertaining. It was just like, okay, I would rather see y'all do a showcase, but I guess we gonna scream outside of a bar for like 5 hours. I don't
True,
know,
that
but
part. Use the storylines for good. Like
yeah.
shout out to you being like Gio. We just said, Damon and I just said, you and Keiki, instead of yelling on the streets, or instead of you and Zulu yelling on the streets, baby, get in a booth, drop some diss tracks, do a verses, and kind of like let
Mm-hmm.
that carry the season. Let your talents and craft
Right.
just kind of speak and take over the season instead of y'all just actually
Right.
fighting and yelling, baby. Get in the booth. Let's get in the booth. But yeah,
And
like Damon said, the
yeah.
storylines weren't really in terms of like the drama, like when y'all did like when it came to like pride and performances, and then like the awards
Yeah.
that some of the cast members went to during the pride weekend, that was elite. That was top
Mm-hmm.
tier. Like I will always give y'all like y'all tens and y'all flowers when it comes to like performances and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the drama,
And maybe I'm dumb, but I couldn't really follow the drama like that. Like, I don't know. Let us know if you watch this in the playback or if you're in the chat. Let us know if y'all were able to follow the drama coherently, because I was always confused as to why people were mad. One of the only things I like was like, okay, I get this, is the whole Derek Dog and his wig snatched and snatching up Real Geo. Outside of that, I was just like, I don't know why these people are arguing. I didn't understand it. But yeah, you know what, Royal, I could definitely see that there was so much to hit the cutting room floor that we could have gave more meaning to the show. Yeah, like I feel like there is definitely some stuff missing because I just feel like scenes would start and I would be like, why are they doing that? Like I feel like something happened and you don't get it. But, but yeah.
I feel that.
But I do like his relationship with Ralphie. I think it's a genuine. They have like a genuine friendship relationship. It seems. And
Wait, you said who?
what?
You said who had a
Ralphie,
genuine? Ralphie and
Royal and
Gio?
Ralphie.
Is it
Yeah,
genuine or is Gio trying to just get
you
in them
think?
draws?
I think that's how it started, and I think he still wants to get in them draws. But I think that they're friends.
Okay, I could. Okay, Gio and I think Ralphie. Shout out to everybody
What
that's in
say
the chat.
you?
Shout out to everybody that's in the booth. Ralphie and Gio are in the chat. Is your relationship platonic
Are
or is
they
it
okay?
flirty? Is Gio is Gio trying to do what it do? That's what it gave this season because Gio kept saying my man, my man, my man. And I was like, okay, you a little delulu.
Yeah.
But then again,
Are we all?
we are when it comes to a handsome nigga, a fine nigga, we all love. I'll say that.
Mhm.
I'll say that.
He
But
saw him in that G string, and it was over ever since.
the ass was fat, the ass was clapping, and Ralphie no shade. You served just a tension balloon knot. So I can see why Gio.
I'm sorry. I had to put him on timeout for that. Cause how dare he?
Me.
Oh, you ready to be not just
Listen,
to change a balloon knot.
just
You're
a
a
little
mess.
bit. So I can see why I can see why Gio is okay. I can see that.
Royal
Okay, so
also said, "We are best friends in real life, but that's my man,
okay,
but not my man, but my
period,
man." Period. I get it.
period,
I get it.
period. So
Yes.
I'm sorry to because this. I'm sorry, as y'all know, this
He said,
review is
"Yes,
gonna
Rafi got
be
body."
kind
I
of
know
like
that's right.
he does.
Drop that
Rafi's very
workout
the whole
regimen.
cast is handsome, and Rafi also has really nice skin. So while we
Mhm.
have Ralphie and Gio in the chat, the night that y'all got into it with Homeboy on that boardwalk, under the boardwalk, what happened? Cause did he pull up on y'all? Did y'all agree to like meet him? Were y'all out like walking and y'all saw him? Like what happened? Like how did that conversation start? Cause Homeboy was drunk as hell. And me,
He was drunk.
just being from where I'm from, you never want to interact with somebody that's that fucking drunk, baby. Fight
Mhm.
or flight. And I'm
Didn't he
on
have a
my way.
knife?
He hit a gardening tool. What you going in the bag for? What you going in the
Wait.
bag for?
No, that's a real drunk baby. For you to just pull a random item out your bag, like
Listen,
it's
I
giving
said,
it's giving
yeah,
wine now. No shade.
yeah. Like I definitely would have took off running
That's
when you went
crazy.
in that bag. But he put out that gardening tool. I said, why do you have a random gardening tool? Like,
Not you pulling a hoe out your bag, a garden hoe.
listen,
Like
he got the hose on deck, baby. But yeah, like that shit was crazy. Cause I, I'm also
yeah,
baby
that
the
was
widescreen of fucking Royal chasing Homeboy or them like it was giving found footage. So like the shot of Royal
definitely
like
giving found
chasing or
footage.
following Homeboy, that shot was crazy. I'm sorry. It was the way the
It
camera was on
spooked
the
me. It
ground.
spooked me a little.
It was definitely
It was
like
definitely giving some paranormal activity, but like,
essay. That night was
I
fucking
said, not them versus the
crazy.
wino. Ralphie said he pulled up on us like the most random shit ever. And he did come out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere when he was beefing with my D.
My D
Like, where did he come from?
did.
With that taser. I said, are you gonna tase her or not? No shit. Not that I wanted her to get tased. I'm just like, if you're gonna put a taser in my face, you might as well just tase me.
My goodness.
Like, what's the point? Um Royal
That
said
was
we
fucking
didn't
crazy.
know he was gonna be there. He isn't cast, so there's no reason for him to be there. He might have been stalking y'all, to be honest.
Probably looking for a moment.
Might have been stalking. Yes. You sit under the boardwalk having a session, came back up like, oh, I didn't know y'all was here. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. No shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to put you in
Like
timeout.
very
It's
random.
nachos.
Very
It
random of
was very
him.
random.
Um, but yeah, yes, I'm glad Nunu came in and just kind of diffused the situation.
Yes, I'm glad Mr.
If that's what happens,
Phillips.
I don't
I'm
remember
sorry,
seeing
Mr.
it happen.
Matthews.
Um,
Mr. Matthews.
wait, I just didn't want my lazy eye touched, but trust he was gonna get jumped bad. Not the lazy eye.
Goodness.
Jesus.
Goodness.
But yeah, do you want to speak on Rafi since he's here? Or was here?
Okay. Yes. So yeah, shout out to Ralphie. Again, shout out to GL. Shout out to
Mhm.
everybody that we
Yes,
previously
it has to
talked
season
about. So
7.
Ralphie. So honestly, Ralphie. I want to say Ralphie didn't do much, but him just kind of being like so neutral. I kind of feel like he kind of needs to be like different. Other than him going off on Geo Glam, which I kind of felt was justified. We will talk about
I
that.
forgot about that.
Ralphie was
Yeah,
very like neutral, very just chill, supportive. He had a performance.
right.
If he wasn't busy, he was there. So Ralphie, he did what was needed. Like I'll give him that. Like I'll give him that. Like he's like I said, super level headed. He is that supportive friend, and he is the. I don't want to say like the friend that's gonna like bond the group, but like other than his altercation with Geo Lamb, like he really wasn't the only person that wasn't fucking arguing and acting like a goddamn fool on the New York streets. So I will
They needed
say,
his energy, like
was
his
that earlier?
chill energy.
Yes, definitely. My D's erotic paint is it. I said Ralphie should have been a model. Um, definitely should have been a model for that paint set. But shout out to Ralphie.
Mhm.
Like I said, chill, handsome, body baby. And it's like super
Yes,
down to earth. So if there was like I feel like if there was like 3 Ralphies on this cast, it would just be like the girls need some
it would
CBD.
be
That's
more
what they
chill.
need. They need a little bit of THC, and then they
Yes,
need somebody to add some CBD to bring that down, so everybody could be
yes.
Lady Blacksmith Mambazo. Do you mean to tell me I just saying Lady Blacksmith Mambazo for the hell of it? Did they kill you to be multicultural for a while?
Yeah.
Family Guy reference
Well,
deep
you know what
cut.
happened after that. You know what happened after that.
Right. When they was going off, they started twirling because Brian gave them sugar pills.
Yes,
They
the
thought they was going off
placebo
that
of it
evil.
all.
Anywho, yeah, they started twirling, but yeah, I feel like if this cast had like 3 Ralphies, it would just be so mellow, so chill. Because I feel like this is a lot for just anybody to deal with, but I feel like somebody like Ralphie, who's just so mellow, this might just be Ralphie. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like for me, because I'm chill, I'm down to earth, laid back, whatever. I feel like for me, this would be a lot of yelling.
Yeah,
People always going back and forth.
I
I
would get
feel like I would be on
overstimulated real
edge.
fast.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know somebody about to just jump up and start fighting. So I feel like I would be on the edge of my seat. So Rafi, how does I guess being around this group when all of y'all are together and y'all are how do you feel when everybody's fucking yelling and crashing the fuck out? Like Gio, also let me know how you feel when people are yelling, even though about 80% of
It's
the
probably
time people are yelling
you
because
want.
yeah, people are yelling because
It's
it's something
probably
that you
like watching a.
started said. Goodness.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably like watching a toddler crash out like at a supermarket, and it's just like, oh,
My
like
goodness.
it's like, oh, he's just tired. Like, but I'm gonna need him to stop screaming. And like, very much like, okay, can we wrap this up? Because this is
What I'm gonna need for you to
like,
do is control your bitches. That part.
oh. Now if Mama D was in charge of the girls on this show, now that would change the. I would watch that show. I'm already watching the
That
show,
part.
but I would look for that. But Don D said, yeah, there were a lot of crash outs on the cast. What do you
Mhm.
think was the best crash out? I'm gonna say
Top
Zulu's. I'm not a fake bitch. I'm gonna say that was my best.
in the
Crash.
Milli
That was the
Vanilli box
favorite crash
braids.
out.
Zulu crashed out the entire
Yes.
season. I'm probably gonna say when when he crashed out and turned his sweater into a crop top and attacked Royal Geo. That was probably my favorite crash out. Sorry, Royal Geo, but that probably took the cake. Like
It was
that
the
took the cake.
limbs for me because I never realized how lengthy he was until
Yes,
I just saw
Zulu.
limbs going
Yes, and
everywhere.
so he started
Yes,
swinging on Royal Geo, and the height difference made Zulu look extra goddamn long. So, yeah,
yes.
him turning his sweater into a crop top and going batshit on Royal Geo.
You know what's funny?
Zulu
Usually people will
is
just take their shirts off when they fight, but for him to make it into a crop top,
baby. He was in that
hilarious.
turtleneck. You know the girls want to. You definitely want to come out of a turtleneck before you get to tussle.
Definitely want to come
But
out of a turtleneck. Yes. Um,
yes,
Royal Geo said, I will say, like most shows, you're only seeing 5 minutes of probably the content that was filmed for over an hour. So, of course, you're going to see a little conversation, majority of arguing. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I do wish, like, I feel like that makes sense. Like, of course, you can't show everything, but I just wish things were shown in a way that made sense. And I feel like that's why we're so, like, annoyed or bored with the drama is because, like, the way it's shown is just kind of like what's going on. Like I don't really get
hmm
what's happening. Like I don't really get why they beefing. And so it's just kind of like if I understood why they were beefing, I think we would get more into the drama and have our opinions and stuff. But I feel like I can't fully say like I can't really have an opinion because it's just like I don't get why they arguing. I don't get why Zulu and Royal were really beefing like that. Outside of like I guess they think each other are fake. And I guess Zulu was hanging out with people that Royal didn't like, I guess. He wanted that loyalty, but I don't get why that's such a big deal to be honest. When like everybody's new on the show and like there's so many people. But Ruffy said, I honestly find it funny. Half the time there's no point and they sound like a mess, period. And I'd be so lost in the moment on what the fuck is even going on. Thank you. I guess we're not the only people that be lost. But it's overall funny and I'm unbothered by their antics. I feel like you be going off the edible. Not sure if you smoke, but it does give that I'm just like I'm on my CBD/THC journey, and I'm just
hmm
I'm
Pop the
vibing.
bean.
Like
Yes, pop the bean and I'm
not
vibing.
going off a bean, going off a bean and just
I feel
vibing.
that. Damien, can you highlight Royal Geo's comment about the editing?
Yes, he said,
Also us only seeing like
but
five
this was very
minutes.
overwhelming because wait, but this was very overwhelming because the arguing, even from my perspective, made no sense. People on this cast knew the arguing with me would guarantee them camera time, and that's exactly what they did. I mean, I could see that. I could see that from a lot of people on this show, like just picking
So
arguments
like
because. But
so like Geo as a cast member, can you ask production or can y'all like give input on like how the show is like edited? Can y'all be like, hey, maybe focus on content of like substance, like less arguments, less drama. Can y'all give input like that, or is it just solely like I'm gonna edit the show the way I wanna? I'm gonna edit this shit the way I wanna edit this shit. Let me know in the chat,
hmm, that's a good question. I really don't
cause it
know.
sounds
I'm
like
watching the show.
Gio. It sounds like you kind of also, and Ralphie, to you too. Correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds like y'all kind of also have the same issue that we have, where it sounds like y'all film so much, but y'all only get to see the majority of what we're seeing is like the drama and the negativity. So
Yeah,
yeah, it sounds like y'all are on board with us, where y'all want to see. I mean, of course, we can't see the like filming in its in like entirety, but it sounds like y'all want to see more positives, like we do. So let me know how that works when
right.
it comes to editing. Like, can y'all ask for?
Or I
Can
just want
y'all
to see
give
something
input?
entertaining.
Yes,
Yeah. Even if it's
make the
the drama, I
drama
just want to be
entertaining.
entertained by the drama.
hmm
Yeah. But yeah, I think Ralphie is the key. I feel like he was definitely like I guess you could say like eye candy. And I feel like usually the like ones that are like meant to be eye candy are very neutral. They're like they don't really care
hmm
too much about what's going on. They're just kind of like, I'm here. Um, so yeah, shout out to him. Um,
Yes. Also, shout out to Ralphie
do we
for the
want
half blonde, half black, because a couple years ago, well, not y'all know, but
yes.
then we know a couple years ago, um,
Mhm.
I had dyed my hair. This side was blonde, like Ice Blonde, baby. And then this side was like my natural hair color 8, baby. I had like the individuals. One side was
Yes.
black, the other side was anywho. So shout out to Rafi
Now
for
the
the
individuals, that's when I was, yeah,
when it
I
grew
was
out,
like,
and then
this
it came
is
like a
different.
darker. Yes, baby. When a blonde started to darken,
Mm-hmm.
bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, yeah, shout out to Rafi. Um, I'm sorry, Damon. I feel like you were about to give input or share a thought, and I interrupted you.
Uh, yeah, I can highlight this comment though. Geo said, Royal Geo said, we have no control over what, because if I do, you think my storyline would be so messy. No, I performed and had meaningful encounters on the show, but the beef overshadowed it, and I didn't focus on not entertaining. It was early enough to catch it and control it. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess you can't really have full control over being on someone else's platform, but yeah, I don't know. I do think that the storylines and like the plots and just everything in general can be a little more organized. Love New Down, but I get confused by like what's happening on screen.
Hmm.
Um, but I didn't necessarily feel that way in the earlier seasons. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the amount of people on the show. It seems overwhelming, or it's just hard to edit because there's so much footage. But yeah, like we said for like the 80th time. But I think a smaller cast size would be better, I guess.
Hmm.
But can we talk about John Torrance?
Okay, yes, come through, JT, the basketball player.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought JT was boring as hell. I'm not gonna
Same
lie. I
here.
used to forget who he was.
Same
But
here.
I think once he got invited to Derek Doll's like event, I think his housewarming or whatever, I was
Hmm.
like, I'm starting to like him. I feel like he's very low key, but he seems very like chill and funny. And I
Hmm.
also like his scenes when he's playing basketball. Oh, baby, those are my favorite scenes. Quite as it's kept. I could watch a whole show of
Core,
that. Um,
core.
Especially number five. Hey, number five. He was looking
Mhm. You
right.
know,
But
I ain't mad
anyway,
at that. I ain't mad at that. I knew you would go
yeah,
that
he
route,
was.
but I ain't mad at that.
I think that was probably one of my favorite scenes out of the show was them going to see the basketball players because it was cool. Like we got to watch them play basketball. We got to see
Hmm.
them like gay men playing basketball on a team
It's also
together.
different.
Um,
I'm sorry to interrupt you because we're kind of used to people being like musicians or like doing
mhm,
hair or being like stylists. So
right,
it's kind of like cool to see like a person in the community or like yeah somebody in the other community like on the court like shooting threes
right,
and kind of being like brotherhood and solidarity. Like oh like gay people like queer people can like do this shit too. So it was like you said, it was a cool ass
right.
scene. Like to it was just something different. So like it was a dope ass thing. Shout out to JT. 'Cause like you said, I also thought that he was boring, but
Yes,
he's
shout out to JT.
witty. He has like really good
He is
timing.
witty,
So
low
like
key
I,
funny.
I enjoy his like his little shade and his like slick comments. Like you said, when he came to Derek Dow's comment, or I'm sorry, when he came to Derek Dow's the dogs, his housewarming, and that spread was laid out when he started eating, like that's when like his personality started. Baby, I'm telling you, personality food will bring personality out of any fucking body. So
He was
yeah, shout
like,
out to
I gotta
JT.
avoid this Derek because then I won't be able to bottom. I said, okay, you got a date today? What's going on?
Goodness,
The way he
baby.
said it was so matter of fact too. So funny. But yeah, I do
Yeah, shout
like
out to JT.
JT.
Hmm.
Also pretty much stayed out of the drama, very neutral.
Hmm.
Um, I used to get JT and Random Thoughts and King Messiah mixed up. Like in my mind, when I first started watching the show, they were all the same person. And I'm like, oh, this person again? And I'm like, oh wait, these are different people. But
Goodness.
how do you feel about King Messiah?
King Messiah is one of my faves. Like he's hardworking. I feel
Okay.
like he's really dedicated to the show. He's been in like a lot of
Mhm.
drama, but I kind of feel like it's just really him like defending his name. It's not really like
I will say that some of the things that happened, I was like, yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from. Like,
because his I guess his biggest beef was with Geo. So he didn't let his issue with Geo
mhm,
kind of project onto other cast members. So I like that his only issue was with Geo and he didn't really I like that affect his relationships with other people. So like I said, I like that Messiah is hardworking. Shady, I like his list. Like, I like to hear him talk. Like,
His list is funny. Yeah.
I live for King Messiah. Like,
I'm not laughing at him when he speaks, but it's cute. It's adorable
yeah. He also kind of
to me.
reminds me of, I don't know why. When I see him, I think of Mace, Bad Boy Mace from the 90s. I don't know why.
You know,
I don't
he just
know.
needs the
But yeah,
oversized suit.
he does. He does. And like a
Yeah,
fitted New York hat. But I live for fucking King Messiah. Like,
yeah.
he's one of the people that I enjoy watching because he understands like his platform. He understands like what the
What's
fuck?
going
We
on?
always talk
Yeah,
about it. Yeah, like he's aware of like the platform and like how he wants to portray himself and how he wants to like the image that he's trying to portray. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So he's
yeah.
one of the few people that
I
are
like
conscious
his
about their image. So I really work. I really like him as
right. I also like his I liked his showcase. I think he had the best showcase out of all three of them at the end of the
mm-hmm.
last episode. Like I think the song and just like the
Mm-hmm.
performance, I think it all
Yeah,
went together really well. The other Keiki and Bubbles did good too, but I just think his I would go and listen to his song like voluntarily. Again.
I said that the
It was kind of
music
giving me
video
Nicki
was.
vibes a little bit. Like
Here you
early
go,
Nicki vibes. I'm
bar
just
baby,
saying. Pre-pop Nicki.
goodness.
It was kind of giving pre-pop Nicki.
I will say I really enjoyed Kim Masai's music video. So like the showcase, I
Mhm.
like the background. My only critique is I wish that the camera had zoomed out so that we had saw more of like the background, the
The city,
buildings and the
yeah.
bridge. Yes, the more of the city.
Mhm.
But overall, like you said, his showcase, the video was lit. I just adore like Kim Masai. Like he's dedicated and
Yeah.
focused, and I live for him, baby. He is like the circle.
Don D brought up a good point. YGO stood there and watched him get jumped.
My
I really
goodness.
don't know. This is an example of me not understanding what's happening. Like, because when we get introduced to the scene, it's like a bunch of people are around, and it's like yeah, it looks like they're about to jump um Messiah, and then we just see like I'm sorry, the freeze frame of Royal Geo just like acting like he don't know what's going on, like oblivious was Sydney. Because it was like a freeze frame, like they caught him in the act. I
My
was just
goodness.
like, yikes.
When this scene started, you know what I thought this scene was? Remember
What?
on Black Ink Crew when Puma was gonna jump Caesar? I thought this was that brawl. I was like, what? Why they recording Black Ink? Like, what the fuck is? Oh my! Oh, it's King
Hmm.
Messiah rumbling. Okay, so yeah, I
Oh, when
thought it
he
was
had
Caesar.
that bottle, didn't he have like a glass,
Yeah,
like a
Puma
big
tried
ass
to hit
bottle?
Caesar in
I
the
do
head with that
remember that.
bottle. Yeah, that's what I thought that was.
Jesus.
But it's something completely different. So I'm like, yeah. Listen,
Hmm.
I'm taking the L with my nigga, my bitch, whoever. We getting jumped,
Yeah.
and then we just gonna get our get
Royal,
back. Like I'm gonna run
yeah.
you over with my car seat, and that's just the type of bitch
Oh,
I am. I'm
how
literally gonna
Detroit
mow
of
you the
me.
fuck down. Listen, I'm gonna get my get back,
How
and this
Detroit of me.
is gonna end with you either on top of my car or underneath my goddamn car, baby. Your choice.
Jesus. Not vehicular homicide.
Listen, listen. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Royal Geo said I actually got involved when he got jumped. I have the other angle and footage, the text messages of him apologizing for saying I didn't jump in because he found out later that I did, and they cut that out. I mean, I could see him apologizing because I feel like if you're getting jumped, how do you know the person is like defending you? Especially since there's so many people, it's like I don't know. But Don D is not buying it. Don D is like,
Um.
I don't know enough about the situation to really give. Um, and I watched
So
the episode multiple times.
shame
So
on Mr. Matthews. Shame on Mr. Lester Matthews. Hello, Mr. Matthews. Shame on Mr. Lester Matthews for editing and having us run with this narrative that Royal Geo was not there for his friend.
wait, I'm sorry, child. He was doing the mannequin
My
shot.
goodness.
Jesus,
Goodness. That's basically what it gave.
not him frozen in time.
Keiki said that he
That's
was holding the
that's
code. My goodness, baby. Use the code
No,
as a
no.
weapon. Put some socks in that
You
bitch
would
and
have
use that
sworn
bitch as a
Don D
weapon.
was their child.
This might be somebody burner account. Nah, listen, this might be
Maybe
somebody burner
it might
account.
be a burner. It might be a burner. Quiet as this
This
cat.
might be a burner, baby. My
Yeah,
goodness.
I was there that night. Lighting a cigarette. I was there that night. Like
Oh
the
my
night it all went
goodness.
down. Can we? Did they ever say why he was about to get jumped or why he did get jumped? Like I don't ever remember them stating why that almost happened to him, unless I'm tripping.
I don't think I got a reason for that either.
Gio, this is also I think a problem. He said, mind you, this didn't even happen during filming. It was later added because the people had no substance at the end of the season. True T. I do feel like sometimes they add in stuff and it's like what is the point? Like if we're I mean I get it like if you're gonna show something that happens between people after filming rap, but like it just seemed kind of out of place. I wish they had had more of like them talking about like oh I wish they had had more of them like talking about it in the like confessionals and then showing the footage because I feel like that would have made more sense. Just showing the footage, I was confused as to like what happened and whether that was during filming or after filming. Um, I don't know, but I do feel like it did paint Royal in a bad light, and I wish they were able to like we were able to get some clarification on like why he was, because Royal, you're rowdy. Like I feel like you're not like afraid to really like go back and forth with nobody or like tussle. So for you to be like for you to be on pause while everybody else is on play
My
is a little
goodness.
questionable. Um, but yeah, um, but yeah, I do like King Messiah. I do like he seems like a cool person. I do like his skills. He's a rapper. Um, yeah, and I like his music and I like his showcase. He was my favorite one. So
Royal, have you and Zulu made amends or like y'all still at odds? Personally, me, if I physically fight somebody I consider my friend, we will never be friends again. But
mm.
I'm curious to know if you I'm sorry, my beer is muffling out my
Wait,
microphone.
y'all lucky I can't join because I'm a spill. You on that? You under that NDA? What's going on?
My
Let us know
goodness.
when the contract is up, because I have questions. I have questions. But
Yes.
yeah,
Maybe you can come on after the final part of, I guess, the finale, reunion finale.
the
Come on
reunion,
and spill.
hmm
Yeah,
the reunion.
come on and
Um,
spill.
but yeah, that's pretty much it for King Messiah.
Geo
Do we want
Glam,
to move on to
the man stiller,
Geo Glam?
because
Geo
we
Glam.
got
Now,
Ralphie,
Geo Glam.
because Ralphie might still be in
Before
the
we
chat, and I
even
need
say
to
anything
know.
about you,
Hmm.
you know you was wrong for wearing them icy blue contacts with that damn eyeliner at the reunion. Spooking the
I
hell out
saw
of me
that.
and my partner in the
I
middle of the
saw
night.
that.
How dare
I
you?
saw that. I said,
Baby, it was
sis,
giving sinister. It was giving conjuring. It was giving all types of
goodness,
demons
very
and
much that,
goblins. I was
very
afraid.
much that,
I was
very
spooked.
much that.
I said,
Very
how dare
much
you?
that. I said, okay, Sub Zero.
Them icy blue
That's
contacts.
some zero base.
Right.
Like, what's going on?
And he kept glaring at the camera, like looking very
Like, girl,
sneaky,
we see
very,
you.
very evil and
We
devilish.
see him.
Like
Oh, best sheep be looking ass. We
I was
see you.
spooked. I was spooked.
Goodness.
I was
Oh,
spooked.
evil
Giving
motherfucker.
very Necronomicon teas from Evil Dead. Like
Very much
very
that.
that, very that. But
Um, yeah, the man stiller. So I will say that I live for Geoglam. Geoglam is a fellow Michigander
he is
from St.
messy,
Clair
but I
Shores.
do live for him.
Messy as hell. From
I
Michigan,
remember.
St. Clair Shores, whole
Yes.
white woman. He did say this. I
Oh,
will say that I live for his work ethic. Like we've seen
mhm.
him walk a couple of pageants. I don't know if we've seen him walk a ball, but we've seen him in a couple pageants. And then we've seen him do charity
Yeah.
work. So I live for Gio's work ethic. I also kind of live for him being messy
Mhm.
because you kind of need somebody to stir the guy. You need a bitch named Ray to stir the pot. And if Geo Glam ain't gonna
Bitch
do
in a
nothing
beret.
else, he is gonna be in a beret, throwing a
A
goddamn
bitch
pot.
in a beret and a pencil thin mustache. I said, okay. Okay. I said
Messy boots.
it's giving creep, but okay. But okay. But
Messy boots. Yeah, I do.
I will say, can we do a little intermission? I'm sorry, not to derail, but Royal Geo did say, um, let's get into the reunion looks, and I just have a little bit of part one pulled up. Do you want to get into the reunion looks real quick, just to see what
Let's
it's
do
giving? Just while we were talking about the icy blue contacts,
that.
I just want to say, um, I do love the sporty fit. Is it laggy on your side or no?
No.
It's good. Okay. I will say I did like the fit. I did like Geo's fit, Geo Glam's fit. It's given like soccer mom, like I'm here for parent teacher conference, but I'm going out for drinks with my girls after. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving to me.
My goodness.
It's giving it. It's giving
now I'm
stay
going
at
out for
home
drinks with
mom,
my
but my
girl.
kids are.
What time are you going out for said drinks? Please tell me it's during the sunset. Baby, I hope she ain't going out just for drinks like that and it's 3 p.m.
It's definitely a good 7 o'clock.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Because this outfit is also giving a mature woman tears. Like, I'm in bed by 10.
My goodness.
Maybe it's the fact that his coat is draped over the shoulders that is giving me that vibe.
Very, yeah, that's what it's giving. You know, Geo Glam as a white woman and that look over the shoulders, off the shoulders, I'm sorry, is giving white woman. And Derek Dawg cut his hair. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga next to Geo Glam? It's Derek Dawg.
You get 10s for me because you look good this reunion. The dog, this is getting Ken doll vibes, not Barbie doll. But yes. I thought he ate with this look. I mean, maybe not the outfit, but from the neck up, I said, okay, he grew a beard. He got the fade. The neck up, he was eating. The neck down, I don't know.
Neck up, my goodness. Goodness. From his neck and trees up, he ate that. My goodness.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that top. I don't know about that top. Now, he was given top at the reunion, but I don't know about that particular top.
I wonder if Derek Dawg cut his hair because he thought he was gonna have to rumble and he want to get snatched. Because you know that's what the girls do now before they go to a reunion. They cut their hair, they get finger waves so they can't get snatched.
Honestly, that may not be a bad option. But I was never really a fan of the like. I mean, I kind of have like a little high top thing going on, but I was never a fan of like the picked out like high top vibe. I don't know. I feel like he was trying to go for like a Grace Jones vibe, but I don't know. It just didn't look. I don't know. I didn't really care for it, but I do like the low Caesar. And then he got the beard. His skin looks really good. Yeah, he looked good. And then Robbie in the background showing the cleavage.
Robbie always got the teeth out. I'm not even mad at that because Robbie is one of my favorites. But Robbie, you got some sunglasses off, and you know what I say about sunglasses indoors. You know how I feel about sunglasses.
Did somebody dot your eye, baby? Did somebody dot your eye, or did you do a little bum?
Listen, or you a vampire? Or you're a vampire, baby.
Or you're a vampire.
Like somebody turned you. I gotta see your eyes, baby. I gotta see your eyes.
Or the eye is lazy. Because you know they said that about Aaliyah. That's why she was make she rest in peace. Trying to hide a lazy eye.
My goodness. I think I'm just about to just start wearing sunglasses. I want people to be like, I wonder if his eye is lazy. I just want people to see me in sunglasses so often that they assume that I got a lazy eye. My goodness. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like one of our firstborns is either going to be born cockeyed or they're going to have like some type of defect where they don't have a side tooth growing up. So I'm literally going to recant.
Don't put that on this.
I was thinking about it the other day. I said one of our firstborn is either gonna have like some type of missing side tooth issue, or they're gonna be cockeyed. And when I say cockeyed, I mean
go ahead and repent.
Out of this world. Homeboy on Kill Bill cockeyed. Baby, he got one eye on each bitch. Okay, he got
Ooh.
one eye on the bad bitch. So that's how shit. That's how shit. Deep cut. I'm sorry,
What out each bitch? I know that's right. But yes,
but shout out
Robbie,
to Derek Doll.
I like Robbie's style. I like how he mixes femininity and masculinity. I
Mhm.
love his little like naughty choker, and then he got the like
Mhm.
the cleavage, and then the and he's eating. I'm
Yes,
living
even
for
at
it.
his performance
And
at I'm sorry, just at Robbie's performance at the Newark
no, go
Pride,
ahead.
his outfit, I think it was like
Mhm.
the blue sheer kind of almost like sundress, but he had on like the dupes and the boots. I'm like him and Peaches, Robbie
Oh
and
yeah,
Peaches, they be fucking eating.
yeah.
Robbie and Peaches be
Yes,
fucking eating.
eating down. I wonder if I can find that because it was earlier. Oh no, I don't. It's not in this episode. But yes, I do know what you're talking about, and yes, he did eat. I think the lighting was good for this season or this reunion too because everybody's skin was popping. Zulu's skin was popping. This is when this look. I was like, okay, I'm into it. But again, 10 years from now, when I think he's like 22 now, so 32. That's when I feel like he's gonna really come into his own.
What if 10 years from
It's
now
gonna be a
Zulu
good
is kind of
summer
giving
for her.
my
You said
goodness?
what?
What if 10 years from now Zulu is giving oh shit? What if he's giving Richard from Black Ink Crew?
Ooh, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case.
Goodness.
I definitely hope that's not the case. But don't put that on that young man. Um, don't speak that into existence for him. G also said when he was wearing the blue IKEA bag,
My
Jesus.
goodness.
Some say it's trashy, some say it's ingenuity. Please, please. And let's real quick get onto the other side of the other side of the reunion. I don't really know. I don't really like lace and mesh, so I wasn't really into the top for Kenzie, but I do like the beret and I do like the pants.
Mhm.
Very eclectic.
It's giving
I was into it.
maybe like Russian church mother, Russian auntie.
Yes, I can see that. It's
The
giving.
beret is saying that he over
It's
well, the
giving the
beret and the
auntie that was running with the Black Panthers. So she still got that militantness in her,
I could
but
see that.
she's the auntie now. So it's
I could see
you
that.
know, yeah,
I could definitely see
that's what
that.
it's giving to me.
I'm living for
Um,
Kenzie's fit.
yes.
And
Also,
then
Messiah's fit.
King,
I think Messiah had the best outfit,
King Messiah over there looking like a Dove chocolate bar baby. Like that
which
coat,
I'm
the
not
brown.
mad at.
I'm not mad at it either. That brown looks really good on him. And I'm really
I would
not
never
like,
turn down brown on brown on brown.
listen, the coat looks edible. And I know it's not an edible like a coat. It just makes him look delicious. Delicious, delicious,
It
delicious.
does.
Gotta get that coat
Come
for
on,
Nikki.
Hershey.
That's the Hershey. That's
Yes.
what it is, baby. Hershey's chocolate bar.
Hmm.
Dove chocolate bar or Lindor truffle. That coat makes him look. I
Hmm.
mean, King Messiah is already handsome, but that coat makes him look really, really good. He does have the best fit.
He was good.
Like,
Yes.
and then
Um,
Brandon
and
over
then
there.
Brandon. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the off the shoulder look, especially since he just buttoned the one button. I'm just
Mhm.
like, I don't think I can get into it. I do like the glasses though. But
It's
yeah,
giving
I
mommy.
couldn't
I
get
don't want
into
to be
it.
here.
It is giving that. It's giving that.
It's giving, yeah. Get your ass
I
in
don't
this
want to be
goddamn
here. It's
car.
crazy.
That's what it's giving.
Jesus. Yes, it's giving like timeout. We're in detention, and I'm just waiting to go home for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. But yes, those were a little run through of the reunion looks. I wish everybody was there, but I don't know if they're gonna bring more people out because this is only part one of I think a 3-part or maybe a 2-part reunion. Hopefully it's 2 parts. But yeah, um, those were our thoughts
Thoughts
on
on
the
the
looks.
fashions. Yes.
But
Since
yes, who
Kenzie
do
was
we
up
want
on the
to?
screen, let's go with Kenzie because Kenzie is like my absolute fave. Now that we're going through the cast, I'm
Love Kenzie
realizing like
down. Yeah.
Kenzie isn't problematic, John Torrance isn't problematic, Ralphie isn't
Hmm.
problematic. Robbie and Peaches kind of were a little problematic, but that's when they were going back and forth with Royal Geo. And I think that's when they realized, it's like, bitch, we can get in the booth and we can just go back and forth. So it's kind of like my face, but Kenzie,
Right.
absolutely love Kenzie down. Kenzie is like on par with Ralphie, where it's like the friend in the group who is like sensible, reasonable, level headed, who thinks literally
Right.
rational, who can think under
Mhm.
like an intense amount of pressure. I literally don't understand how like Ralphie and it's just a bunch of fucking commotion. But Kenzie is like my absolute fave because he remains so calm when there's just so much fucking chaos going on. Other
Right.
than now, I feel like if it's Mufasa, I feel like Mufasa is pretty much the only person that could probably pull Kenzie out of character. Because I love Mufasa, but Mufasa be sometimes acting like a bird.
He,
And it's like, girl,
he really does.
calm your old ass down. Like, calm your old ass down. But I absolutely love Kenzie is just like so wise, and he just seems like just like so patient, and the fact that he
Mhm.
just speaks like just life and wisdom into the group is that's definitely a person that you kind of just like want in your circle. Somebody who's just always at goddamn peace, like shady
Right.
as fuck. I love Kenzie Shea, baby. Um, yeah, somebody who just seems so tranquil. Like I absolutely just love Kenzie's energy and just his aura, baby. Went over to London and France. It was like I'm coming back over, and was like the peace did something, the quietness did something to me over there. I'm gonna bring that back over here
And
for y'all bitches. And look what
don't lie,
happened.
you got. We know you got some Euro trade, some damn some London trade. We
Listen,
know.
ain't that what Dwight told him? The boys in the wine in Paris is gonna get you. I said, ooh, all right,
He
be
get you.
fine.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
Come through, SpongeBob. You ain't shit. But yes,
But
I absolutely love
but
Kenzie.
yeah, yeah. He just seems like an educator, a mentor.
Hmm.
He seems like he has a lot of knowledge, and he seems like he is patient, which I feel like a lot of people do not have. They don't have a lot of patience, and they don't have a lot of empathy, as far as I know. But I feel like he has that. And let's talk a little bit about his situation with Derek Dog towards the end. I just love how unbothered he was and just like mature about it. He was just like, because I feel like you could tell Derek Dog was trying to bait him into an argument and like try to get him out of character. And he was just like, child, I said, we're not cool. I do think you're fake, but we're not around each other enough for me to really like have to tell you to your face. Like I don't have to tell you that you're fake. If I think you fake, I think you fake. I don't have to say it to you. Like it is what
Hmm.
it is. Like I'm not up in your face like trying to be your friend and then saying that you're fake, you know? So um to me it just seemed like he was just very like unbothered and just like I'll engage with you, but I'm not gonna let you take me out of character. Which I was like, if more people acted like that,
Hmm.
I think we will have a different show for sure.
Most definitely. I feel like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, this show's boring. Like, where's the drama?"
Hmm.
It's like we always said, the drama will be like organic. But I feel like at my age and like where I'm at in life, I would much rather have a conversation where it's just us talking like two adults. There's not hostility. We aren't yelling. And then if you can't respect that, then we just don't have to deal with each other. So that's why I like Kenzie so much because
Right.
it's like, bitch, I'm not about to let you get me out of character. And then like what I'm left fuming and left like feeling uneasy, like for what? So
Right.
like you said, if more people thought like Kenzie, these shows would be like it'd be so goddamn different. Like if a bitch try to
Right.
rage bait me, I'm just gonna laugh in their face. Like shout out to Kenzie for like being self aware, which is another trait that I feel like a lot of these personalities lack on these goddamn shows. Because everybody's
Yes.
looking for a
Yeah.
moment, everybody wants to be a moment,
Hmm.
so they forget like morals and just what the fuck is going on around them. So shout out to Kenzie and shout out to a lot of other cast members. Ralphie again and Robbie and Peaches. Mufasa sometimes, but just for being so self aware and being like the peace and like so much goddamn chaos. Because honestly, I would have quit this show like
Right.
half halfway through the season. Like
Halfway through the first meetup, I would have been like, you know what? I gotta go to the bathroom and never come back. No shit.
You know, it's crazy. People do that at my job all the time. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom and just never come the fuck back. Yeah, that would have been me. I left my charger in my car. I'll be right back.
Right. I gotta go.
Never come back. Like, but yeah. So
Why
shout
you
out
taking
to
your bag? Don't worry about it.
as a shout out to the cast members who are self aware and can have a conversation without
Mhm.
like yelling and I guess trying to be like bigger than the fucking program. 'Cause like we said earlier, a lot of the cast
Right.
members feel like they are bigger than our View TV, and that's
Right.
kind of it's not the circle. They're trying to make it about them. It's like, well, you have about 10 more other people you have to knock off to make this your show. So, fucking good luck with that.
See.
But I just would like more more cohesion.
Mhm.
Me, okay. Almost got tongue tied. So I would just like more cohesion on this goddamn show. So shout out to like I said,
Mhm.
shout out to the people who are adding to the show by just being their authentic selves and not looking for a moment. Um, that
Right.
would be Kenzie. Oh, motherfucking Kenzie.
Yes. Did we talk about Derek Doll already or no?
The
I think we
dog,
did, right?
no, because I kind of feel like Derek is one of those people who feels like he's bigger than the program. Throws stones,
I can
hides his
see that.
hands, like,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I feel like I want to like Derek Doll because I feel like he kind of has similar energy to Kinsey, where like I feel like you can tell that they're confident in themselves and they, in a way, they know who they are. But I just
mhm,
feel like he does put himself above everybody else on the show, but I don't really get why because I feel like he has the same amount of talent displayed as everybody else on the show. Like I don't feel like he's doing so much more than everybody else that he can just look down on them. But he does have this like I'm better than you attitude, and it's like, but why?
I
Like,
think it's like the drama. It's almost like he kind of stirs the pot, and then when people kind of like call him
mhm.
out on it, it's like me and drama. I don't do drama. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
It's
and it's
like,
like, what? It's
it.
that person that's like, oh, like I don't be in drama. I don't, and then it's like, oh,
Mm-mm.
that person's gonna end up in drama. Like they constantly talk about how they don't be in drama, but it's like literally like every time you see them, they're in some shit. So yeah.
It's pretty much like I like what Daredevil. I like what Derek Dar brings to the show. In terms of like
Mhm.
his creativity and like his work ethic, but
Right.
he is one of those people, kind of like Oliver Twix, where they have tremendous
Yeah,
work
I can see
ethic,
the similarities.
but very shady, very kind of backhanded in their antics. And then
Hmm.
when they get caught on this, like, girl, I don't have time for the drama. Or this is why I don't come around the group because there's always drama. And it's like, well, you are the drama.
You
Like this happened
created
because
it.
of you.
Yeah, you helped
So
create
yeah.
it.
So I kind of Derek kind of loses me on that. But I will say that he does have really like tremendous goddamn work ethic. Even with his goddamn housewarming, like the spread of
Yeah.
food, like he laid out was fucking elite because that showed like a lot of dedication and time and effort. Presentation, he presents well, but it's like
I'm
it's a little
sorry.
snakish.
I agree with you, but they was talking about mental health and depression. I'm like, no shade. I don't want to talk about these people that I just met. Like, I get the game was to open up conversations about stuff, but I'm like, child, I'm trying to date. I'm trying to. Can you turn on the? You better put on some nudie, some damn future, something. like let's shake ass. Let's take shots. Like, let's turn up. Like, and I'm not saying
Right.
like, oh, like maybe that's some. They're more. He's a little more mature, I guess, a little older. So like, I don't know. Maybe his vibe is just different. But I'm just like, let's have fun. Like this is I don't want to be here talking about depression with strangers. Like no, I'm good. Like and that's when I was like, see, if Robbie and Royer were there, Robbie and Peaches were there, they would have it would have been more fun. I think.
hmm
Wait, were they there? No, they
I
weren't
don't
there, right? Robbie and
know what
Peaches.
at the housewarming.
Yeah, they
No,
weren't,
I don't
right?
think they were. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, if they were there, they would have turned the party. I think made things more interesting. But
But yeah, I'm definitely on board with that. Like, baby, I'm not trying to open up like old wounds in front of people that I do not goddamn know. I mean, I guess the thought was there, like let's bond, but baby, I don't want to. I don't want our introduction to be trauma bonding. Because every time I see his, I'm like, oh,
Exactly.
bitch, like, bitch, remember you tried to off yourself? Like, that's what I'm gonna think when I see you. Like, oh, bitch, remember, like, oh, somebody left you stranded and destitute in fucking Vegas. So it's like,
You don't
no,
think
let's
I know
not
that
fucking
T?
do that.
Like,
My goodness. But I guess it was the thought for me. It just missed the
yeah,
target. It missed its mark.
yeah,
Again, Derek
right,
Dow
right.
and Geo Glam, excuse me. Tremendous work
Mhm.
ethic. Outstanding work ethic, honestly, but just
Yeah.
shady
Geo
and
Glam getting I'm sorry, I was gonna say Geo Glam getting drunk at Peaches' listening party and making everything about him. Like,
well, I know that and I forgot to fucking. That was the key. And Mufasa was in the like, this isn't about
dude,
you, Geo. Geo, this isn't about you. I
right?
was like, thank you, Mufasa. Thank you. Cause no, Geo, this is not
Yes, I'm
about
glad
you.
somebody said
Like,
it.
how you
Yeah,
gonna use somebody else's moment to shade other cast members? Like,
yeah.
no,
It's
do that
like,
like
why am I
one
on
by
your mind rent free? Like,
right.
why are you even thinking about me?
Right.
Like,
Like
weird.
it's
But
yeah, but
yeah,
that was funny as hell.
um,
That was goddamn that was funny as
for
hell.
sure. Are we missing anybody?
Um
I mean, I know there were some other people. Shout out to Tia. Shout out to Bubbles. Shout out to what was old girl Chloe? In the
I did want to shout out
clubs.
Chloe.
Um,
I did want to shout out Chloe because she came out in that red dress
yes.
and said that she was giving Beyonce, and then she started dancing. And then she started dancing, and I said, "This girl got some real dancing behind her." I said, "Come on, Miss Sasha
Yeah.
Fierce, come through, Miss Sasha Fierce." In the girls
Now
up in
she
the
got
face
some dancing
category,
behind her.
I said, "Yes, baby,
Yes,
Johnson's
she is
Cabaret,
face
baby."
down. Yes, yes,
But
yes,
yeah,
yes.
in the girls up with
Um,
her drink. I said, "I like the the level of karma right now. Like, I know these bitches ain't fucking. Baby, I
yes.
got my drink. I got my Laura
Right.
Cross Tomb Raider braid in. I'm in my t-shirt and my
Yes.
gauchos.
I'm a
Like, these girls ain't fucking. So I love Chloe for that. So
eat it.
yes, new faces. Well,
Yeah.
I don't even think she's like a new face. Is she like a returning cast member or was she
I
introduced
don't think
season
so.
6?
I thought she
Yeah.
was. Yeah, I thought she was new, but maybe
But
she was
anyway,
on the
yeah.
show before. I'm
Shout
not
out to
sure,
shout out to
but
Chloe, shout out to Tia, shout out to Bubbles.
yes,
Mufasa, I think Mufasa is last. Oh, and then we got my D. Mufasa, a
yes,
key. I love Mufasa's his
hmm
playful nature. Like I love how like just
Mufasa need his own
joking
show.
he does. Because Mufasa is the key. Baby, when he brought his sister in for the last event, somebody was
Hmm
like, "Who was that? Who was that? Who was that?" I'm like, "Damn!" Like, hello, hi, but yeah, I love Mufasa.
Everybody in this bitch so paranoid. They like, who's that? Like, child,
I
like
do think
paranoia.
sometimes his playful nature can like it doesn't rub me the wrong way, but I feel like sometimes it rubs some cast members the wrong way, and it's just like kind of too much for them.
I
So
can
like
see
when he
that.
was joking with Cleon, like I'm gonna fuck up your name, I'm gonna get your name wrong, and it's like, come on, Mufasa, like people really
Right,
don't play about their name, like you intentionally like
right,
I'm gonna fuck that name. I know it was a joke, but come on, let's like not do that. I love Mufasa down, but yeah, I kind of
right.
feel like sometimes his joking nature can kind of get in the way of like what the group has going on. Because
He
I
can stand to be a
think there
little
was
serious sometimes.
yeah, I think there was an instance where they had like a group phone call, and I might be wrong, but I think Geo Glam was either talking to Mufasa or he was talking to Zulu. And he was like, stay on track, stay on task, stay on task. And I'm like, come on, damn, we're all adults. Like, group project, like, we all have to be
Right,
punctual and like, so yeah, I kind of, it's like, come on, Mufasa, like, baby, like, time and place, but I do love his playful nature. I
right.
do love that he doesn't take everything too seriously. That's another like I said, friend that you meet in your corner, like somebody that's just something like, bitch, calm the fuck down. Like, why are you mad? Like, it's not that serious. I feel like that's Mufasa.
Right.
So I absolutely love his energy. Your favorite
Hmm
bus driver. I love his accent. It's so goddamn Harlem. It's
Yes. Very
so
that.
fucking thick. It's
Very
so
that.
goddamn Harlem. But yes, I just love Mufasa down. Like, before we move
Yeah,
on,
he is
if
a
you could
key.
pick like
One of
four
my faves.
people to make like the core for season 8, who would you
Mhm.
choose? Mine would be Ralphie, Kenzie, Mufasa, maybe Keiki or Geo Clan.
Ooh, honestly, I'd probably do. I'd do Robbie. Peaches is a friend of the show, of course. I'll do
Hmm.
Robbie. Um, Robbie, Ralphie, Kinsey. You said four, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Robbie, Kinsey, um, Mustafa, and hmm, that's a good question. Probably Royal Geo, because you need a little. No, Geo
A
Glam,
little,
Geo Glam, because you need a
need a
little,
little
yeah,
shade.
a little
A
mix in
little,
there,
little,
a little
yeah.
shade.
A little
Yes,
shady bitch in there. Yeah, definitely that.
yes, a little
Absolutely.
shady bitch, you know, like a little shady bitch, you know.
Shade.
Um,
Yes. I think. Excuse me.
yes.
I think that would be a lit ass season.
Mhm.
I think that
And
would
I
be a
feel like
lit
we
season.
kind of said some of the same people, but just like in a different order. So
Yeah, so shout out to that. Um, I see the girl Spicy Original is in the building, so let me shout that out
yeah,
before
shout out to Spicy
we continue
Original.
on with the review.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to
shout out to
everybody that's in
you.
the
Yes.
chat. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch this on the playback. We're 2 hours in, and I feel
Hmm.
like neither one of us have like, comment, subscribe, share.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please like,
Just
comment,
hit the spot.
subscribe.
I
We
remember
be getting
years
lost in
ago,
the
but y'all know
sauce,
the motto.
y'all.
Yeah, super lost in the sauce, but you know the
Yeah.
motto. Yes, again, shout out to everybody who's going to watch this on the playback. But yes, I absolutely love
Hmm.
Foster's Energy, baby. I feel like that for
Hmm.
Carrier season had Peaches as a friend of the show, Royal Geo as a friend
Hmm.
of the show,
Hmm.
Keiki as a friend of the show. So there'll be like 7 people.
Yeah.
If we want to do a wild card, Zulu, because I would love to see Zulu's growth from like last season
Hmm.
up until his departure from like the show. Because I feel like he has so much like potential, like a diamond in the rough. Like I, it's funny as fuck. You said he was. It would make sense for somebody to kind of mentor him, but everybody else is kind of nutty as fuck. So like,
Right.
y'all gonna mentor somebody else, and y'all
Who gonna
kind of
lead the children of the future?
yeah, very much that. So I would love to see Zulu just kind of like Chloe from Chasing Dallas. Chloe had like I feel like best the best transition from like a newbie. Just let me say the best progression just from her
Hmm.
episode 1 up until like the final season. I would love that for Zulu, just for
Hmm.
Zulu to find like his niche in music and to put all of his wild, crazy, kooky, quirky energy into like studio time and making music. Like I would just love to see like Zulu progress into like this confident, like fucking no hose bars, like rapper and performer. Like so shout out to Zulu. Crazy as hell, but I just love his energy. Like I feel like
Yeah.
his energy is almost like it's a little bit of Little John. It's a little bit of Flavor Flav. It's I like it. It's just out there. But shout out to Zulu. Shout out to all the artists and musicians on the goddamn show. But my D.
T. Yeah.
I think my D is our final cast member for the
I
Circle
think
season
so.
7. Correct me if I'm wrong. My D.
Hmm.
I absolutely love my D. Actually, she could be like the wild card. If Zulu isn't like the wild card, my D could be like the fourth friend of the show. Funny, uh, down to earth, a little shady, a little messy,
Also
but I feel
unbothered.
like very unbothered because like she and Keiki were arguing on the streets, and it was just like, girl, what? Like,
Right. It was like,
okay, so yeah, I love my D. My introduction to Mondi was oddly enough on Web Life with Carl K Star when they crashed Brendan Carson
yes.
fucking oh you got OnlyFans
Yes.
too? Oh baby that
Oh,
scene
can I get something in a plate? Oh my god.
key, baby. That whole scene is a key. So yes, that was my
Whole
introduction
scene was
to Darnell
hilarious.
Thomas, and I've just been like a fan ever since. So I just love Mondi's energy, playful,
Mhm.
but down to fucking business. Like from interviewing to performing at like night gigs and like karaoke nights, and I just love like
Right.
how like I guess work oriented and just like work focused like my D is. So like they know like
Hmm.
the I don't want to say like the severity of the show, but they understand like what this platform is for. So yeah, she could be
Right.
shady and she could be sexual and she could be flirty, but I feel like when there's like business and a project on the line, like she's gonna put her best foot forward. I want to say her group
Right.
finished. Yeah, she did. Yeah, so her group work oriented because her group finished their project, even though she was beefing with Keiki. Like they were the only group, like I said earlier, to complete the team challenge. So shout out to
Yeah.
them for being able to again overcome their conflicts and any fucking obstacles they had, and they was able to complete the group project. So again, I love my D, love the energy, love the playfulness. Somebody else who doesn't take themselves too seriously, I feel like that is now that I'm realizing that that's a like a large chunk of this goddamn show. That would be Madi, Mufasa, Kenzie, and
Hmm.
Ralphie. Like
Yeah.
it's just like I feel like this is them on camera and this is them off the camera. So I feel
Right.
like it would just be dope to just hang around them and just because they're so fucking laid back and chill. So like I absolutely love my D's personality. So shout out to my D. Shout out to the personalities on this show that are aware. Um, who knows there is like I guess not really wondering, but they just know like there will be generations who will like come on YouTube and watch this goddamn show. So they're using their mind
Right.
comes like, oh, I want to spread this. So 20 years from now, like some queer young man or young lady who's lost can like Google, oh, like this person went through this, like so I can relate to this. So I don't know. It's just a lot of the cast members are relatable, and I feel like that is a big part in like these goddamn shows because like you have audience who could be lost in like a certain issue or a certain situation. There are cast members or somebody on this show who's been through that or who's been vocal or vulnerable enough to share that. And I feel like yeah, that's pretty much Kenzie. I love Kenzie's transparency, and I love Mufasa and Madi. Those are the people that are gonna carry the goddamn web series. Like in my opinion,
Right.
those are the people who are like the shining stars, like the people who aren't afraid to like open up and be raw and share their story and make that story their storyline instead of fucking like drama. So shout out to those
Drag
personalities
people
and
back
shout
to
out to
the
those
drama.
characters. So shout out to those personalities.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to all the self-aware personalities on this goddamn show.
Yes.
Again, Key and Carrie, we can do a good 80-20. 80% storyline, um, a good genuine storyline, baby. Like not
Right.
just dragging drama, but good storyline, work, hustle, grind, and
Hmm.
then 20% drama. Like I really don't care for a show where people are just yelling and
Right.
fucking fighting all day. So again, shout out to all
Yeah.
the
It's
people who
unnecessary to
realize
me.
that they are on a platform to like spread knowledge and awareness.
Uh-huh.
Y'all rock. Y'all fucking rock.
Yes.
Okay, fireworks.
Ah. Yes. Come on. Come on, fireworks. What a way to end. But yes. I was yawning because I woke up at like 6 a.m. today, not
My
normal.
goodness.
But but yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, I think I like the show for what it is. I think it can be better, but I do like still appreciate the bare bones of the show.
Mhm.
And yeah, I just want to say shout out to your boy Nunu, aka Lester, once again, just for adding to the array of black gay content that we have. So yeah, I can't wait for next season. I hope they just edit it a little better, make the cast smaller. But I'm excited to see like who they bring on and who they keep. Um, but yeah, those were our thoughts. Did you have anything else to say before we leave the people on this
Man,
good
before we
Saturday?
wrap, I did want to say, It's constructive criticism. I guess we like everybody on the show. I guess this is like the first show where I'm
Mhm.
not really indifferent, where I really dislike anybody. Um,
Mhm.
so again, to the cast members, if any to the cast members who watch this show, or to the cast members who really aren't familiar with our content, please don't take this to heart.
Mhm.
We love everybody. Everybody has tremendous work ethic. We just want less
Right.
argument, less drama, just more work, more craft, more hustle, more bonding. Like, it's so many of y'all on this goddamn show. It would be cool just to see y'all kind of just kick back, vibe over some goddamn good music. Like, so many goddamn
Mhm.
musicians on the show. So again, please don't take anything that we said on the show to heart. We pretty much we like everybody. You just really enjoy everybody being in our bag and in our craft. Looking forward to season 8, most importantly. Like Damon said, the cast could be smaller,
Yes.
but again, we enjoyed season 7 of The
Yes.
Circle. Shout out to
How
the
do you do the
cast
thumbs
production.
up? What's the
Oh,
hand
you know you.
motion for thumbs up?
Oh, well, one thumb
Is it?
is yeah. Well, you know you got that
Oh,
background,
it's
so
just one
StreamYard
thumb.
is gonna play you.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Okay. Well, I tried.
StreamYard
But
plays you, but
yes,
it's okay.
yes. You had two thumbs for the both of us. So, but yes, this has been Key and Carrie. I'm Damon,
I'm Troy.
and we will see y'all in the next one. Have a good Saturday. Be
Have
safe.
a good weekend,
Stay
everybody.
cool. Yes,
Yes, it's
and we'll
gonna
see
be
y'all
a
in the next
scorching
one.
goddamn hot week. Looking forward to the fall. So if anybody's
Yes.
having barbecue
Yes. Yeah.
before the fall comes, before the season change, let me know.
Let me know.
Overnight me a plate. Send
Yes.
me y'all got the link. Send me invites for barbecues. And on that note,
Period.
good night everybody.
We out of here. Peace.
Yes.